Hey everyone. Hey, happy Friday everyone. I am going to be your host tonight on Live at 5. So it's 5 on the East Coast, which is where I am. So it's live at 5 for me. It might be 4, 3, or 2 for you, but whatever time it is, welcome. As you're hopping on, just tell me, hey, let me know that you're here. I'm gonna just check us out and find us on Facebook so that I can, wow, loud guy out there, that I can read your comments and see who's hopping on to join me. Okay, and I gotta turn this off. All right, here we go. All right, great. Well, hello. All right, so I've got Diane from Las Vegas. Thank you for hopping on, Diane. And you're the first person on. Yay! All right. And then Tammy, thank you for joining. Tammy, where are you? Tammy, where are you from? Where do you live, Tammy? I don't always get to meet all of you, and you guys need to come to Celebration because if I haven't met you, I want to. So it would be great if you could make it. And Celebration, if you are a creator with Magnolia Design Company, you can attend, and it is a 2-day event. 2.5 maybe, so to speak, where we just come together and we share new things and we get motivated to work our business or our whatever we want to do. Have speakers, we have an awards event. It's super cool. It's going to be in Charlotte this year, not too far from our warehouse. And then the other part, I said like a half, because if you're not a creator, or if you are, you can come join us the night before. We're going to have like a special craft event for that night that will be exclusive to that event. So I hope you're planning to come join us. Okay, Tammy from Michigan. Hey, Michigan, it's nice and warm down here in the summer. Hey, Linda and Jeannie, Anna and Jeannie from Tampa. Hey, thanks for watching. All right, so today I have a project that I want to work on with you guys. And what I have is I had this Hello Spring 2021 stencil. Now 2021 because that was the year, I think it was the year that I made it. I don't remember. I think it was the year I designed it. And it just keeps coming back by popular demand. It's going to be, I think we're going to take it out of circulation this year. It's got to go. It's got to get replaced with something new. All right, so we're going to be using the Hello Spring stencil and so many fun things going on with it. Okay, and then I'm going to use Blake from Florida. All right, thanks for watching. It's 84 there today, Tammy. Wow. All right, and I'm going to be using our 10-inch round beaded board. So the space inside of here is 10 inches inside the beads, so that's pretty cool. It does have a sawtooth hanger on the back, but I'm basically going to ignore that because I am going to be using a bunch of beads that I have. I just threw them in here because it'd be easier to corral them. And I'm going to make a hanger with that, okay? But I also grabbed a bunch of chalk paste, and the chalk paste that I grabbed was from the Variety Chalk Paste Pack. So you can get 6 chalk pastes in a variety pack. So if you're not really sure about certain colors, or if you're working on projects or have a class or something and everybody wants their own colors, this might be the way to go. So we've got Azure. This is in the 6-pack variety for spring, okay? And it's still available, so it's got Azure. And you guys, this has like a lot of paste in it. Azure, it's like a blue, right? Tiffany teal, isn't that pretty? That's going to be on its way out soon, so if you want it, gotta grab it. Okay, and then I've got daffodil, a yellow. These are chalk paste, okay, the removable chalk paste. I've got a magnolia green. This is our standard. This will always be with us because that's our signature color. We've got pansy, which is a beautiful purple. And then we've got this sugar plum, okay? And so I think what I'm going to do is, hey, Linda. Linda says from Kansas City, Missouri. Awesome. Pam is from Virginia. So I think what I'm going to do is based on these colors choices and the colors. And you know, I got these beads from a garland, but I am going to match those up with the colors. So I am going to use, let's see, I've got green. So I got green beads. So I'm going to use the green because I want to like tie it all together. I've got, this blue, so I'm going to use the Azure, and white. I've got pink, so I'm going to go, whoop, got away from me. I'm going to use the Sugar Plum, beautiful pink. And then I've got like a purple, so I'm going to go ahead and use this Pansy, which I love. All right, let me set the others aside. These pastes, actually, I happen to have it in jars with me, so I'm going to use the jars. But when you do use the paste, you want to go ahead and grab the sample and just knead it like this. And essentially, that's the same as stirring. This is your one chance to stir this up in there, right? Sometimes it settles and one part of it might get more dry than another. All right, so we're going to jump right into the project. And like I said, this is the beaded round 10-inch board. It does have a sawtooth hanger, but I am not going to use it. But what I like to do when I get ready to, it's just a way to keep myself straight, honestly. When I get ready to do a board of any sort, I'm going to grab that like sawtooth hanger because I want to see where, if I did hang it up on the sawtooth hanger, where would the center be so that when I hang it up, it's not wonky, right? So I just put a piece of masking or painter's tape on there, and I pulled it around to the front just so I could see where that center would be. And that's how I know where to put my stencil. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and grab my, oh, that one's dirty. That one needs a bath. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and grab my tacky towel, and what that does is the green side picks up a little bit of lint. And since this board is brand new, and so is the stencil, I didn't wax it or do anything to prep the board. So I'm just going to go ahead and pick up a little bit of, and let me mark on the back. I'm just marking on the back, Hello Spring. So I'll remember what goes on this, because I don't know about you guys, but sometimes I get like a whole slew of these out on the counter. All right, so I just marked Hello Spring, so I'll know what goes on here. And then I also know that that's the back. So I'm going to remove it from its backing or carrier sheet or whatever you want to call it. I'm going to set this off to the side because I'm going to use that later after it dries. I'm going to put it right back on it so I can reuse it. So I'm going to put this down on my tacky towel, and I'm just going to pick up some lint. Hey, that's a great idea about the tape. Thank you, Pam. Yeah, I try to do things to make my life easier. If they usually come out of a fail, right? Necessity is the mother of invention. All right, so I am just picking up a little more lint, and then I am going to put my tacky towel aside. If you haven't used this tacky towel, it's great. The other side, the gray side, is after we wash the stencil, we would lay it upside down. It's just the drying side. All right, so I'm going to bring my board back out here. Remember, I marked that tape to show me the center, and I'm going to just eyeball it. That looks like the center to me. And, you know, as I've said many times and will continue to say because I just love our stencils, is that if you put it in the wrong place, you can pick it up and move it. So I'm trying to see where the middle might be, and I am noticing that I'm off just a smidge. So I want to move it over. And I can do that. I wouldn't be able to do that with something that I cut with my Silhouette or Cricut, but I can do that with this. So that's works for me. Works for me. All right. I'm getting this thing off kilter a smidge. All right. So after I do all the fine work here and decide where I really want it to go, I will smooth it on and smooth out the bubbles. Okay, let me see. That looks like it'll work. All right, so now I'm just going to go around and smooth out the bubbles, and I'm going to make sure that I have good contact all the way around the edge. I don't really want to get any paste on my beads here, so I'm just going around here. It's not going to hurt my stencil at all. And then I'm going to smooth it out. Now, some people choose to smooth the stencil out with, and if it's not smooth enough, just pick it up and lay it back down, okay? Some people tend to like to smooth it out with a squeegee, which you can do. It's up to you. I typically like to do it with my fingers because then I can feel I can feel it, you know. I can feel if there's more bubbles. I can feel it. Okay, looks good to me. Hey, Patty. I like this stencil so much. I do too. I really love it. Okay, I am going to start with the, I don't know, you guys. Do you think I should do a hot mess? I'm kind of feeling like the Hello Spring should be like a real vibrant pansy. But the rest, I can totally go with a hot mess. So I think I'm going to do that. Let me, I don't know. See if I can hide some of this. Some of the writing. Well, I actually don't have to hide the writing to do that. All right. So I'm just going to go in with the, I'll just live on the edge here. Yes, Linda says yes. Okay. Pansy would be beautiful. Okay, so I'm just taking a little bit of chalk paste and I'm going to put it on the Hello Spring. And I'm going to avoid everything else because I am going to do the hot mess technique on the rest of it. All right. So if you can see, I'm just going ahead and putting the chalk paste on and just in the areas that I want the pansy to be. And you know, with the hot mess technique, one of the things I really love about that is it's just that. It's a hot mess. So you don't have to be careful about what you're doing. It could just it's beautiful just the way that it is, just like a hot mess. Okay. I think I've got almost the Hello Spring done. I wanted to try to avoid some of the doodads. I'm kind of getting it on myself here. Great thing about chalk paste, right? It's removable and it'll definitely come off your hands. It's different than paint. All right, so now I'm going to just smooth it out, get rid of all the, or scrape it off, I guess is a better way to say it. Get rid of all the excess chalk paste. And then I'm going to put it in back in its container so that I can use more next time. Hey, Carolyn, thanks for watching. I love to pop on when you're on and watch what you're doing as well. All right, so now I'm going to take the Sugar Plum, which I love this color. Look how beautiful that color is, guys. Is that gorgeous? It's like a really true good pink. And then some Magnolia green, can't beat that. And then this Azure, which I just think is gorgeous. All right, so, hey. All right, so I'm going to take some Azure and just kind of go all over the place. Just little dots here and there. Nothing fancier. Not even like logical about it. I'm just putting it everywhere, and it's so great that you can do this. Now, inking, the hot mess is a little more like you got to work a little faster with the inking than you do with the chalk paste because it just kind of, you know, tend to settle in a little bit. But yeah, with the chalk paste, you can take your sweet time. All right. Well, that's not exactly true, is it? Because it could dry in place. Just a little different medium than the ink. And it is fun to work with. Very fun to work with. All right. Look at those colors coming along so far. Look at that. Is that beautiful? I don't know. I kind of feel like I don't want to put the green in there. What do you think? Green? Should I add the green? Let me know. This is what I have so far. I've got Hello Spring in the pansy. Then I've got the Azure and the Sugar Plum. And I'm wondering, should I add in the Magnolia green? Because I had these beads, and they have all of those colors. So let me know what you think. I'm going to grab another squeegee. And, okay, no answer, so I'm just going to live on the edge and do it. All right, so I'll put a little bit of green here and there. You know what? I think it's going to be pretty. I think the green's going to be pretty. Either way would look great. Thank you, Linda. All right. Get like an even amount all over the place. And, you know, I'm just going to live a little, so I'm going to put some additional, Oh, I almost put that in the wrong thing. Nobody likes to do that, right? Put a little bit of the pansy here and there as well. I think it's going to look pretty. Can never have enough purple, right? My mother looks absolutely gorgeous in purple. It is her color. It's her signature color. Just like she has like a signature perfume, she has a signature color. Anybody else? I guess my signature color really is, it's green. It's my favorite color. It really is. And it was long before Crystal and I started Magnolia. It was her favorite color too. It's just funny the way it worked out. All right, so now I'm squeegeeing these colors together. Now you want to make sure not to go over it too much, because you're going to start to get, not going back and forth too much, because you will blend the colors together and it'll start to look a little bit like brown or some muddy color. So I'm going to put the excess in here, and I could put it in with my brown if I wanted to. But, all right, if you run out, just go get a little bit more, put some on your squeegee. But I think I'm in pretty good shape right now. Show you what I'm doing here. And I'm going to go right in there and get my butterfly. Can you guys see that okay? Oh, you guys, today I was on the struggle bus. I was like, oh my goodness, I had in mind what I wanted to make with you guys, and it just was not coming together. And Samantha in customer service saved the day. So you can thank Samantha for this idea, because she's like, oh, hey, how about I help you out? I'm like, oh, hey, what an awesome idea. All right, so she went and even gathered everything for me. It was great. She was very helpful to me today. Okay, so now I've got it. You see what a hot mess that is? Does that look like delish? All right, let me just scrape off what I can now. I'm not trying to rub them together or blend them together at this point. I'm just trying to scrape off the excess so that when I peel it away, I'm going to get some nice crisp lines and not, have too much a buildup. Yes, green. Hey, girlfriend, how you doing? Okay, we need purple squeegees. I know, that's like your favorite color, isn't it? Okay, love that color combination. Thank you. So I'm going to take the backer sheet, actually. Oh, it turned out so cute, you guys. And I'm going to put it right on the backer sheet until I can get in there and wash this. Oh, that is so cute. And, I love it on the beaded board. Love it. All right, let me put this here and set it aside until I get a chance to wash it, so I don't get it all over myself. All right, you guys want to see it? Want to see it? Hey there, hello. Look at how beautiful that turned out. Isn't that great? Beautiful. Okay, I'm going to take this off of here, and then you and I are going to work on, you're going to watch me, and we are going to work on the beads. Okay, so I've got, like I said, this came from the spring garland. Said, no magic about it. Just dumped the spring garland into this little thing because it was easier to corral my items. And then the jute that comes with it. There is a little pink tag. And I decided I didn't really want it with this project. I was thinking about putting it on this project and putting like a spring mini on it, but I decided to just go with it like this because this is that's what I had in mind. All right. Okay, so I've got a little bit of that tape. Actually, let's get a smaller piece of tape, and you guys know how I like to do this. Just tape the end really tight so that it doesn't fray, and that when you thread your beads through, it doesn't resist as much. Okay, so I've got the end taped, and now I'm just going to start beading them. So I'll just go with a pattern. Hey, thank you, Diane. I'm glad you enjoyed it. And I said, oh, okay, so let's do yellow. What am I saying? That is not yellow. Pink, blue, green, and then white. The whites are the big ones. All right, so, and then I will go back I feel like I need to break that. I'm breaking that up. I feel like I need to reverse that because I feel like the green and the pink, the green and the blue are a little too close in color for me. All right, so now I think this is going to look better. Hey, you know, gotta always be willing to change it up. Now, I think this is a better combo because then the colors really individually pop. All right, then I'll go back the other way. I guess I could. I'll go green. I'll reverse it, okay? We're living on the edge here, folks. We're learning as we go. I am so hungry. Oh my gosh, you guys, I'm totally fired. I forgot the purple one. We have to do the purple because it brings it all together. Okay, she's back on track. Okay. Blue. I'm fired after this. Blue, pink, thank you everyone. Green, don't forget the purple, white, and then we'll just do one more round and we'll be done with this because I think that that'll be enough to get us to where we want to be with our beads. Yes. And I have this awesome gun here. This awesome gun. It is made by Arrow. It wasn't very expensive at all. And I'm going to tell you, it really is a lifesaver. It helps to have power tools. One day I'm going to bring out my little table saw. You guys, I bought this little tiny table saw. And it only does like, you know, up to an inch. But it's great for trim pieces and stuff like that. And plus it's, you know, it's a power tool. Who doesn't love those? Okay. And if you're scared of them, you know, just get some good guards. Okay, let's see. I am not thinking straight. Okay, and then I think that's enough. All right, so let's just tie the end, and I will put it on the back of our board. And then I'm going to show you guys how beautiful it turned out. This is such a fun and easy, super simple project to make. You could have a craft night with your friends and sit around and make this. I think I saw, oh yeah, I got a little bit of chalk paste here, but I'm just going to wipe it off. That was simple. All right, so I've got my... I'm going to make one knot at the end so that I can have something really at the end to, I'm going to put two knots. One knot here and one a little bit further down so I can have a place to put my, come on, help me think, help me, my staple. And then what I want to do is also have it to where I know where the beads end, okay? So I'm just putting a little bit between the two, just a little bit of space, because I don't want my beads on the back. I just want them to sort of like hang from the front, right? Well, not hang, but you know what I mean. Come right up to the edge. Anybody got any fun plans for this weekend? I am going to be hanging out with my man, my hubby. All right, I'm going to cut this off. And don't you know, I didn't bring any scissors, so don't look, but I have to use these. All right, I'm going to knot it again. Now, I'm not going to knot. I don't like to have my beads really super close together because I think it looks like they are, you know, when they're too tight, it doesn't hang well. So I just leave just a little bit of room for, you know, like, for it to hang. Okay, hello from New Hampshire, Pamela. Pamela, do you have any plans for this weekend? You guys, I can't tell you how happy I am that it's Friday. I don't normally say that, but today I am happy it's Friday. I'm looking forward to getting outside and doing some fun things that I enjoy. And I think my husband's taking me out to a steak dinner tonight, too. So, That'll be nice. Okay, I've got my beads. I'm going to put that aside. And then I'm just going to take this board, and like I said, this board comes, you can get it off the website, it does come with a sawtooth hanger on the back, but I'm just going to flip it over. This front is dry now. I'm going to flip it over, and I am going to put these beads here. Let me get my glasses on, and I'm really going to just eyeball it. So, you know, good luck to us, right? Okay, hang on a second. Don't you love that? That was so good. That was so good. One more. Yes, I love it. How many times have you guys used a manual one and you're like, oh my gosh, I just can't press that hard. I don't know what it is with me. But okay, let me trim up. Diane says, painting the interior of the house. Hey, Carolyn. If you're just hopping on, we made the, we used the Hello Spring stencil with our beaded round and some, I just grabbed a bunch of the chalk paste that were in our spring variety pack, and we did a hot mess, and we had a good time. You're going to have to go back and watch it, see what we did. I'm now making a hot mess. I'm definitely making a hot mess. It's really descriptive of me. All right, ready? Here we go. What do you guys think? What do you think? Let me see. I love it. It's just such a sweet little sign. I think that this can go outside on your door. It can be inside your house. You could even have it, put it inside or behind a wreath, and I think it would look super nice. Also makes a beautiful gift, but I love the way it turned out. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you guys had a terrific weekend. Whatever it is that you're going to be doing, just enjoy the weather, and all things are new in the spring, right? I love it. That's why I love spring, is because all things are new. All right, you guys, have a great weekend, and thanks for joining me. Bye-bye.